Hi, I'm Scott Miller. I live on the banks of the Mississippi River near Minneapolis, Minnesota. Since I was a student, my music's been characterized by an experimental aesthetic, collaboration, and use of electronics. I'm attracted to small, quiet sounds that juxtapose synthetic and organic materials, and this is a fundamental aspect of my ecosystemic works. Ecosystemic music models the behavior of objects from the natural world in electronic sound, creating interactive sonic ecosystems, which magnifies sound's underlying physical nature and reveals what the physicist Dennis Gabor labeled the quantum level of sound. Juxtaposed Lines I is part of a growing collection of self-reflective works I call the Figure and Ground series. I've been composing for over 3 decades now, and I've identified a few foundational concepts, compositional strategies, and consistent sonic features of my work. In Figure and Ground works, I translate different ideas that have persisted in my work into a different musical context. Since the vast majority of my work falls under the general heading of electronic music, this means I've largely applied electronic or computer music concepts in an acoustic realm. Sometimes the ground is the algorithmic or data-driven process I use in electronic music, and the figure is the emergent musical properties of those processes, translated by hand for acoustic ensembles. Juxtaposed Lines, however, is inspired by another characteristic feature of my sound world, the juxtaposition of synthetic long tones with acoustically produced sound. This is an interest I can trace in my work dating back to the mid-1990s. The practice originated from an interest I had in extracting elements from acoustic sound using digital signal processing. It's come to operate for me as a kind of measurement device, the imposition of a baseline against which raw, noisy, organic sound can be understood. These long tones enter and they exit over the course of a composition and provide a structural framework for the piece. I am thrilled to have this opportunity to work with Harty Room on the premiere of Juxtaposed Lines. My only disappointment is that I cannot be there in person for the premiere performance. That said, I'm always looking for reasons to travel and collaborate with other artists. It would be great to find such an opportunity in the future to work in a more hands-on way with Harty Room SoloistEnsemble. Let me finish by saying I'm deeply, deeply grateful for all of the hard work that the musicians are undoubtedly putting in to preparing for this premiere performance.